to read your mission. And so much of what you're doing, we need to do as a state. We need to create jobs in our state. We're one of only 22 states that one of only 2 states that failed to create jobs in a 20-year period of time when the other 48 states were creating 22,700,000 jobs. So we were doing something wrong. And by the way, I don't think we measure jobs by how many new Dunkin' Donuts we open up. We need good, decent paying, benefit paying jobs. And I want to direct and redirect Connecticut to do that. After all, I repositioned Stamford from an old industrial city to one of the financial capitals of the world. I'm ready to do this. That's number one. Number two, on education. We cannot accept failure any longer. We know what works. We have to have the principals and the leadership to do it. We've studied education. We know what works in charter schools. We know what works in private schools. We know that we have to reshape our curriculum. No child should be leaving 3rd grade behind by a year or 2 years in their reading or math skills. We have to restack our priorities. We've got to close the achievement gap as it exists in our state. And we can do it, and I will do it. And third thing I talk about in every church I go to, and I noticed it up here, Drug and Alcohol Counseling and Rehabilitation Center. I want to be the governor who leads Connecticut back to being a second chance society again. We have gone too far in the wrong direction. And the basis of my desire is my religious upbringing. See, I know we can be saved until the hour of our death. So why would we seek to permanently punish people for drug or alcohol or mental illness that may have brought them in the direction of crime? Why do we refuse to bring people back into our society, make them eligible for college and college loans and jobs? We've got to change our direction. Nobody is saying this out there. Nobody is saying it. And so what I'm saying to you, I was a prosecutor. I went down to Brooklyn, New York, and I was an assistant district attorney, and I tried 23 felony cases. I had convictions in 22 of those cases. I know that side of it, but I know the other side. When I was growing up as a child, if somebody did something wrong and they paid the price, they were welcomed back into our society. That's the society that Connecticut needs to have. So those 3 things is what I share with everyone as I go from place to place. So let me ask this, that in your prayers, you might remember me. Those of you who can vote on Tuesday, I hope the Lord moves you in whatever direction He decides you to move you. But it is our obligation to vote, and that's why I'm here. And I will pray for you. Thank you very much.